folks here at the theater tonight. You're here for Real Genius. Alright, so, just so you guys know how the night's gonna go, I'm gonna bring out a man who set the screening up for us. He's gonna introduce our star. We're gonna have a little Q&A, and then we're gonna have a science panel afterwards talking about the real science of Real Genius. Then we'll watch the film, and after the film, we have a wonderful fucking party set up for you. We have an exploding popcorn house photo. So yes, we've done it up right because we love you guys. We also brought in a wonderful 35mm print of this film for you. So without further ado, I'm going to bring out Jeff Kleist, who set up this screening. Please give it up for him.
Weekend of his childhood. I'm sure, like the rest of you, I watched Real Genius and last night Hackers. You know, and it shaped our entire lives of nerddom. And so tonight, I'm really glad to present one of my favorite movies of all time with a plethora of people to help share the fun. And right now, I'd like to introduce the star of the film, Gabriel Jarret. $5 in the alley to pretend you're Gabriel Jarret. I expect to get my money's worth. So
I'm doing the best I can. I mean, am I doing a good job?
Anyway, guys, we're gonna talk to Gabe a little bit, and then we're gonna open the field for some questions. So here we go. Take lots of pictures.
Yeah. Did you plan the question?
No, well,
you didn't give them out.
No, I'm having them blind you. That way, it's an extra challenge.
Oh, okay. All right.
So how did you get the audition for Real Genius?
Well, when I first got the audition, I was with a commercial agent. I was brand new to the whole scene, and just got an audition. Went in, auditioned, went to the callback, went to the second callback. I think we had a second callback before we tested it. We actually shot a film test. So there were about 4 other actors that got put on film, and I'm not sure if that even exists anymore, but it would be interesting to find out.
So, preparing for the role, how much science did you actually study beyond high school science class that you were already doing?
Oh, I did my homework. I really did. No, actually I did. We toured Caltech. We toured Occidental. There was a lot of discussions with the science advisors. The stuff that's real, the stuff that's going to be real in the future, which, by the way, has turned out to be true. The laser that we actually were building in the movie, the Navy has right now. And I'm not sure that's a good thing, because we were building something that could, blow people out of the sky from space, or blow people off the ground from space. But they have a ship-based weapon that can actually do that, hit planes, and it's not like a laser you can see. You can't even see it, but they just go. They're flying and they go. There you go. So the technology now exists.
It's disturbing and wonderful.
I know, right?
Perhaps Grady Mahara out there, he can put it to good use. But so after you got on the set, you were the young guy on the set. Like pretty much everybody else was over 18, right?
Yeah.
So how did that affect your life on the set? Interacting with your castmates and something?
Not much, actually. If my parents are in the audience, are you guys here or no? Okay, they're over there. Keep it PG now.
We're gonna get you an Easter Bunny suit. It'll be just like
Yeah, it was a really weird childhood. No offense, guys. No, but most of my friends growing up were their friends, and I was used to kind of competing for attention at the dinner table with adults, so it really didn't change anything.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear.
It wasn't unfamiliar.
So let's go on to what everyone wants to hear. Funny anecdotes from the shooting.
Okay.
And not the one with the guns.
Or
your mustache.
Oh, the film shooting. Yeah. Okay, so do you want me to come up with it off the top of my head, or did you have something prepared?
Well, there's very little on record about this, other than the balloon chair scene.
Okay, the balloon chair is what. Yeah. Okay. The balloon chair scene. If a lot of you are fans of the movie, you saw they have it on YouTube. The original trailer for the movie had Val Kilmer kind of levitating up on these balloons that were carrying a lawn chair, which I think has been done a few times, but not in the film. The scene never made the movie. It was cut out, but it was a lot of fun to shoot.
Yeah, what about you though? I mean, you had obviously had some amazing, accidents, screw-ups.
Not me.
Somebody else.
No, somebody. Yeah, I mean there
You
were
know,
lots of
another
them, but it was all about. But is he? Accidents or screw-ups? No,
just fun anecdotes.
Fun anecdote. Well, I have the not so fun anecdotes. Well, they were not so fun for me because a lot of the stuff that you see in Real Genius, all the stuff that's like, oh cool, ice, oh cool, a slide, oh cool, whatever. They didn't let me anywhere near it. I was 14, 15 years old, and the whole movie was going to stop shooting if something happened to me. So basically, I had people walking behind me like I was about to break. And so they certainly didn't let me on the ice, except when we were shooting, and even then there was a furniture bed. Yeah, welcome to the movie.
But I think we're gonna have fun since we're a little limited on time. We're over to the field of questions. I guess, do you have the mic for that? Do you need one?
I have a mic for that. I think. Oh, here we go. And remember, my parents are listening.
Hi. There are several montage sequences in the movie to kind of get the story moving. I'm curious, when you guys were shooting, did you do anything with the thought of it eventually going into something that music was going to be played over, or did every scene have dialogue and was ready to be a dialogue scene if it was going to turn out that way?
You know what? The answer, it's a good question. The answer is no, they were written that way, actually. And we kind of knew it was part of a monologue. We kind of had more fun with it because a lot of the stuff was MOS. There was no sound when we were shooting, so we got to play a little more, kind of joke around a little bit because you're not going to hear it anyway. So yeah, no, that's the answer to your question. Is that we knew it was I don't think we shot anything that ended up in a montage that was actually a scene. Yeah. Next question.